Hi there, lovely people. This is the real math of Kemet, goddess of justice, truth, balance, and harmony. And today I want to talk about the issues that has been there for the past 1 month, things we have seen unfolding, and what we have accomplished for the month of December. And we will be highlighting also the good thing about it and the bad side about these issues. The issues has been popping all around in the government, along the corridors of justice, and what is happening in the all around the people, etc., etc. And I'll start with the popular Boxing Day is now all will be called Culture Day, and this is very good. People are embracing culture. We have seen various tribes coming up and appreciating their culture, remembering their culture. This is very good. This is the way forward, people. And number two, government blacklist 515 road construction company over shoddy jobs and failure to deliver on time. Was done by Transport CS James Macharia. Kudos to you, James Macharia. We need to see more of this because the road engineers and construction company are using uh, taxpayers money, so we need to see more of these coming up, and also the roadworks be completed at time. Then number three is Governor Anne Waiguru opted not to sue Kennedy Obima, also known as King Kaka, and this is very good. Like I told you, Anne Waiguru, you cannot stop light from coming. You cannot prevent this change that is coming. So this is very good. We should be working with everybody. Everybody should contribute towards the goal of building our RAD, our Kenya. And then number four, the Coca-Cola company is collecting their used bottles and recycling them in their own companies, and this is very good. We need to see more companies coming up with this idea of collecting their reused papers. Plastic bottles is a menace to our environment. We need to see more of you doing the same, following in these footsteps. And then number five, High Court orders Immigration Department to repatriate 5 women who are victims of human trafficking to India and Nepal. And this is very good. There are so many people who are stuck in these countries. One of them is the United Arab Emirates. They are stuck there. They don't know where to go. So we should look on that and see how we can repatriate our brothers and sisters who are stuck there. So there is so many things that are happening in the corridors of justice, and like there was an order of arrest of Patel Manskura and Perry Kansagara for skipping court dates in 2 billion Ebakasi rad case that they grabbed. This came from even forging the papers, that is the title deeds, and this is what most of the people are doing, the wealthy and rich, grabbing public rad, grabbing towards our youths go to use for entertainment. So this should stop, and we should see more from this. Then number six, is DPP Nudunhaji seeks to have James Orego barred from representing KPA Managing Director Daniel Maduku, citing conflict of interest. And James Orego, you have to stop this. You have to stop this game of rushing to these wealthy elites of Kenya, corrupt politicians, because you have been representing them for a very long period of time, and whenever you go there they always escape with justice. So you should stop this representing the corrupt people of Kenya. You are just encouraging corruption to go on and on, and you should also be investigated. No one is above law. So you should stop with that game. You are just playing with the politician and the wealthy elites of Kenya, going to barge in the cases that doesn't belong to you just because you are receiving huge amounts of money. You have to stop that. So that was very good for DPP Nurjunhati. You are doing very good job. Continue with this. Kudos to you. Then also Aran Kiravuka is appointed acting CEO of Kenya Airways after Sebastian Mikosi, who is a Polish citizen, who will be resigning at the end of this month, I think by tomorrow. And he has been there for 3 years. And what I would like to say is that, why is Kenya Airways always plunging into this mess of that the carrier is not making money or profit anymore? Why is it? And why is our Kenya Airways owned by the foreigners? Like now we can see the person who was there, the CEO, was a Polish citizen. Why are we doing this to our own country? We should be giving our own chance, and whenever we give our own chance, please don't go and start doing your corruption there. Because even when we remember the times of Titus Nakuni, yeah, Kenya Airways, it was like it got finished. So I would like to urge you, Aran Kiravuka, please make sure that if you are given this chance, please try to revive the Kenya Airways, because the carrier is just making losses each and every day, each and every year. So do something about it. Then number 8, President Uhuru Kenyatta directs Attorney General to fast-track submission of conflict of interest law to Cabinet for approval, citing cases of MPs practicing law. Yes, this is what they have been doing. We have these MPs who are also lawyers, and what they have been doing, whenever one of them is accused of corruption, they run to the courts and they are able to twist the things there. So this is very good. And also there are so many places that we have seen this conflict of interest taking place, like in government parastatals, public places like police, then there is courts, and many others. So we should look on this also. We should look on this also, because this thing is the one which is just dragging us behind. And then number 9, Governor Mike Sonko is released from custody after paying 15 million Kenya shilling cash bail. And like I said, we need to look at these cases where if one is accused of corruption, we have to eliminate that thing of bail, because this is what is causing the person to go out or to go back wherever he was and start interfering and going back to the office and just continue doing the same. That is corruption. Then number 10 is Dakaine Dam was reported to be full to capacity, hence fearing for overflow. And so many residents of Nairobi doesn't have water. The taps are running dry. And not even Nairobi alone, even the surrounding area around Dakaine dams doesn't have water, which is very saddening to report such cases, such a case around Dakaine Dam, that there is an overflow and so many people around Kenya doesn't have water in their own home. So we need to look on that also. Then number 11, several people are feared dead after suspected Al-Shabaab militants attacked a Mandera-bound bus at Wagadud in Wajir. This has been happening, attack on buses, killing people. And who is funding this Al-Shabaab? Who is giving them weapon? Who is behind this? We need to know who is behind this, because this is just like what Nigeria have Boko Haram. This is a sponsored militant group, and we need to know who is doing this. We cannot continue with people who are just coming out of nowhere and randomly killing people, innocent people. And this is very bad. And hence we have the surveillance camera, which are very good. They can even track, I don't know, a coin when it's lying on the ground. And yet they cannot track such people because they are hiding in the bushes. And why are our Kenyan KDF still in Somali? I thought they went to prevent or to be looking for these people, Al-Shabaab militias. I think they are guiding some other people's interests in Somali, because they are in Somali, and just here in Wajir, they are killing our people, our innocent people. This is very bad, and that should be looked upon, because we don't want to see losing people to Al-Shabaab each and every time. Just a small group of people who are sponsored by the wealthy and rich. We need to stop this. Then number 12 is Joy Irogo, who was accused for murdering Monica Kimani, is transferred from Kamiti to Manyani prison. And this was very good. This time Joey did not bribe his way to freedom. And there is this question I was asking. Jackie Maribe was his accomplice in this murder. Why is she free? What happened? And then those who hired Joy for this job, because there was controversy surrounding Monica Kimani, who are they? So I would recommend for you, Joey Irogo, start talking. Otherwise, you are going to suffer all by yourself in the cells. where the others are just free, they are enjoying their life. It's the time to talk, say your truth. And then there is these pending cases of prominent people who had been freed on board, e.g. like that of Sharon by Obado. I believe in justice for all. That should be looked upon also. Then there is that commander of Top Cohen, Jacob Juma, Chris Musando and his girlfriend, and Maradona Samoro Wajiro, Robert Auko. I'm just citing few or naming few because there are so many murder cases even for the ordinary people that are still pending in the corridors of justice. We need to see more action taken on this. And then there is this, okay, number 13, the abducted Cuban doctors are reported to be safe, and wondering why, what were Cuban doctors doing in the territories of Al-Shabaab? What are we not being told? Are they hiding some truth about these Cuban doctors? So we need to more truth to be shared. What were they doing in the territories of Al-Shabaab? And then number 14, Uhuru signs supplementary appropriation bill into law, paving way for disbursement of Kenya shilling 73.4 billion for state services and projects. This is a lot of money that is just benefiting the people who are just in top, and where the other people are just languishing in poverty and pain. And our president, you have to stop just signing this bill into law. Each and every day, each and every month, you are just signing these bills because they are just there to benefit the few who are working around you or who are working for you. So you need to stop this. Everybody deserves equal rights. And then number 15, Margaret Nyakango is shown as controller of budget for 8 years. And I would like to say congrats, Margaret Nyakango. And may you serve all Kenyans with diligence and commitment. Then what you should check is the price of basic commodities. The basic commodities are, okay, the price has gone up each and every time the budget is being read. The prices are just rising up and up, and the Kenyans people are just experiencing this hardship, particularly the one who are in town center where they rely like everything, they are buying everything. Basic commodities like maize flour, milk, sugar, tea leaves. We know what we use in our kitchen every day should be the cheapest to afford. Like everybody should be affording these commodities for their own families. So you should look on that. Number 16 is Governor Waititu is impeached by Kiambu MCAs over alleged misuse of office. This is very good. He should not be given a chance to go back to that office. And also the MCAs who impeached him should also go within themselves because they are not 100% okay. Even you are misusing your offices, and it's the time you stop this misuse of offices. Just corruption, squandering public money. So even you are not uh, you're not so innocent. So you should look on that also. Then number 17, receiver manager. Francis Wabuke is appointed by KCB to take over operations of Mumia Sugar Company. We know that most of our companies were killed by corruption. And this is the Mumia Sugar has been struggling for a very long time. And sadly, they are just killed by our own. So I'm appealing to the Kenyan government to look on the cheap imports of substandard sugar made by cartels who are politicians, and the elites of Kenya who are just bringing this substandard sugar. And whenever they bring this sugar, they are just killing our own companies here. And they are just doing this just to benefit by their own. Few individuals are benefiting. We're leaving Kenyans, millions and millions of Kenya, without nothing. This is an industry which can employ a lot of people in the western region. And also we can revive the sugarcane farming in western region, and not only western region, anywhere in Kenya where the sugarcane do grows well. It will benefit many people. So we should look on that. And also those implicated in rooting and bringing down Mumia Sugar Company should be brought to book, and their wealth should be sold to help the recovery of this company. Remember, it has been put on receivership due to the money that it's owing KCB Bank. Then number 18, the famous rapper T.I. visited Kenya to perform at Jameson Connect concert. And I know this is a private event. He was called to participate or to perform. But we need to look upon those famous melanated people. Like we had Phil Scott, who came to, he has this channel, the Diaspora, can't remember, but he came and he went to the people of Kibera, where he talked to many. And his mind is dedicated to help the poor people of Kibera. But when we host this famous rapper like T.I., he came, performed, and left with us with nothing. And these rappers are very rich. So we should concentrate on the people or the melanated people who are in United States of America or anywhere in the world. We should be concentrating on them, or we should be luring them in our country so as to come and work together and see how we can help our people, how we can exchange ideas and thoughts. So I'm not against T.I. visiting Kenya, but whenever you visit Kenya, the so-called artists, please come and leave something with the less unfortunate people. It is a very good way of giving back to the society. Then number 19, Maseno University closed indefinitely after students rioted due to rape cases within and outside campus. And this is very serious to see such institution experiencing the same thing that the other institution like the JKUAT was experiencing. Tending to wonder who is doing this. Is it the students or the outsiders? So the security should be beefed up, especially in the gate. The outsiders should be given that time to leave the institution. They should be given that certain time. Then all isolated places should be well lit. Then issues like these should be addressed earlier rather than waiting for the riots to happen. And this should be directed to the administration. They should improve on that. Then the students should be their brothers and sisters keepers. Whenever they suspect that somebody is doing this mischievous thing, they should report it. Then raping happens at night, so it's students should ensure that they are in their dormitory by certain time, in order to, especially the ladies, in order to escape this kind of heinous act. Then number 20 is that a hen pecked a 6-month child to death. This was very, very confusing to me, because I asked, where was the mother when this chicken was doing all this? I mean, just pecking, it would take time. Where was the mother? And if the chicken was pecking, that means the child was crying, was just crying and crying. So this means the compound, there was nobody in the compound. The infant was just left on its own. So I would like to recommend parents, please take responsibilities of your children. Take care of your children. Whenever you are leaving an infant behind, make sure that you have somebody around the compound. So we are just concluding 2019 year, and we are going to 2020. So what I would like to recommend the governments, especially our president, you have been talking and talking without action. Please start doing something for the year 2020. The people are complaining too much and they have lacked confidence in you, the government of Kenya. Do something. Unite our people. And I believe 2020 will be a year to reckon, or the year to remember. A year of changes. A year of good things and good tidings. So that is it, my people. So if you like my video, please remember to share, subscribe, and like.